Starting
Alright.
strong.
No. Guys, Nick's being a bitch. Whatever he tells you is a lie. Don't listen to him.
You know what? This isn't the vibe of song I was going for, but we're gonna roll with it.
Nick,
I
why
love
would
it.
you?
It's a good song.
Ashley, jeez.
Yes.
Not exactly an intro song, but hey, here we are at the one more scuffed intro to Destination Divergence. Welcome. It is episode 69, as always. Last time, you guys did some more work around town in preparation for your revolution. You did some planning, you did some plotting, you discussed things with Damien, and you had some visitors in the night. Nala has been missing for a few days, and he suddenly returned to you in the middle of the night with a couple of dark, cloaked visitors who you couldn't see their faces really. It was hard to make anything out about them, especially in the short time that you saw them before they vanished. Despite trying to counterspell them, both Eli and Faye attempted to. You were unsuccessful. I believe we left off with you guys. I think you had just talked to Damien and had another long rest, I think, because was this the session Leroy yote his sanity into the void again, or was that the one before that?
This was
I
the
think
session
so.
where he voted his sanity, yes.
Yeah, I'm
He's
pretty sure.
completely fucking insane for that entire, like, what's happening with
Oh,
Nala
then
sequence.
right, and then he recovered, so I think he's sane
and then I got
now.
better.
Yeah, then he got
I'm
better.
sane again.
I don't remember
Yeah.
what was the last thing we
I got
did. That's what
better.
I'm having trouble remembering.
What's that?
What was the last thing we did? Where'd you guys leave off? I feel like you were back in the chapter house, but I can't remember precisely.
Yes, we had that very awkward, stilted conversation where most of us realized our actual brains were sucking in the western gate.
Oh yes, in the Gold Dragon Inn.
Yeah.
And then we came back and we're like, we'll plan it next week when our brains work.
Right.
Yeah.
And we discussed some out of character about narrowing our focus a little
Indeed.
bit for the good of everyone's well-being and sanity.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I guess
So-
this is a bad day for me to be really out of it, huh?
Mhm.
I mean, we'll keep it simple.
Keep
Real
it
simple.
So
Stupid.
I
Real
think,
simple magazine.
all right.
I'm done. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we'll assume at this point you guys are walking back to the Orient Chapter House from the Gold Dragon Inn.
So
And-
can we just walk and talk, have a telepathic conversation on the way home?
You could.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Bear
Okay.
in mind, Eli's not here.
That's right. Eli is back at the chapter house. So if you want Eli in on the conversation, you would need to get there first.
All right, never mind. We'll wait until we have Eli.
But is there another? Do we run into the same mob shouting, "The silver flame can die in shame"? Whatever.
You did run into them on the way there, but not on the way back.
Damn. Oh, I remember rolling for that. Weather's nice tonight, isn't it? I
I'm
was
sorry.
just doing conversational RP while trying to get this stupid jar of jelly open.
Some small talk RP, as if
That's
nice.
as if small talk
Alright.
isn't awkward enough in real life.
Right?
Yeah. This is an elevator.
All right.
Dude,
Anything-
What's our plan from here?
Really good.
Oh, Echo.
Echo.
Someone echoed.
No echo.
Several people spoke at once and I couldn't hear anything. What was that? Drost,
We're
you
just
go.
Making it back to that chapter house.
I was
Yeah.
just making a joke about small talk. I don't have anything to.
Okay, what was Marcelo saying?
Carrick was just asking the party, what's our plan from here?
Well, yeah, I guess we got back to the chapter house. And we can all have this conversation.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, are we all together? Okay.
there we go. Fair enough.
Okay, that's all we wanted.
As
did
Leroy
anything happen
actively
on our
watches for
journey?
tears.
Like, sorry.
Leroy, what was that?
Oh, sorry. Still making that sandwich I mentioned. Actively watching for spheres.
Right. You don't notice any at the moment. What was that, Nakarth?
I was asking if I noticed anyone trying to follow us, or I don't know, just being shady.
You haven't noticed anything with your passive perception, no.
All right, cool.
All right.
Then we go.
So in you go. You meet back up with Eli. What would Eli have been doing in the room while waiting?
Eli realized that Juno was starting to smell a little bit from all of our adventures, and he realized, oh shit, I haven't given Juno a bath. So, Eli is actually currently in one of like the bathroom rooms, and there's just bubbles everywhere, and he's like digging through the bubbles to try and find Juno. Like, ah, shit, I shouldn't have used that much soap. Juno, tell me if you're alive, Juno.
Very good. Probably not for Juno, but in general.
She might be having the time of her life.
Oh, hi. What's happening here?
Hold on, I'm frying salmon in real life. Juno was starting to smell a little bit, so I was like, I need to give her a bath. But when I asked the people for some soap, they just gave me a box and didn't tell me how much to use, and I may have poured the entire thing, I admit it. But I think Juno's clean now. But oh, I think I see her tail. She's hiding in the bubble somewhere.
Oh goodness.
How was you guys' trip? You guys learn anything about the stuff?
Well, it was productive. We had our meeting.
It was
Nice,
productive
nice.
in the sense that we were able to meet. I do believe that this is going to be somewhat difficult to at least organize getting the Lorendar ship here. That's the problem they were running into. I think I had a bit of wishful thinking going on that if I, put my cute self in front of Damien and started talking, that he would just say, hey, listen, you guys could probably use 3,000 gold pieces to make a big explosion. We've got that. They did not. That was a lie I told myself. So
Faye, if I was Damien, I would have given you the money for the explosion.
Eli, I do appreciate you. That's what I appreciate about you. I am thinking that currently we're just trying to find a way that we can do kind of a two birds with one stone, lure the House Lorendar to send over a ship in response to looking for something that would warrant them bringing the money as well. So we're going to steal from them and get an airship that we can use in the meantime, and then potentially strip for parts later. Obviously, the problem is just getting a reason for that. Sorry, Nakarth, you go ahead.
I mean, why don't we try to find a merchant airship that might be hauling a chunk of change? I mean, hi, welcome to homegrown terrorism. But,
yeah. I mean, I'm definitely a little nervous about.
It's kind of an in for a penny, in for a pound. I don't know if there are many half measures.
Yes, but finding the
Dross, you're very roboty. Cannot understand.
Oh shit.
Oh. Technical difficulties. Oh no. Is it Discord?
Is Discord breaking?
Yeah,
Oh my God,
everybody's.
you're all broken.
Hello?
Yep.
Oh, it's better for me now.
It is a little better for me now too. I think this is a Discord
It's
thing.
coming and going.
I think Discord's
think
just
it passed.
having.
I think it passed.
I think
SOS?
it sounds good now. Yeah, I think we're good.
It's better now.
Sorry, Drost, what were you saying?
It is much harder to find a random merchant ship coming through with the amount of money we need, not just goods, than one that we know is coming straight to us. If we can swing it, yes, but I do not know if that is possible.
Right. So we need that delayed blast fireball, unless we wish to steal the delayed blast fireball.
No, I'm not. I'm not stealing a random merchant ship. I'm not stealing from Sue. I have to. I have to hold myself to some moral standard here.
I'm
And
just pointing out our obvious options are leaving us pretty slim.
oh, I certainly feel you on that, and that's why it's really hard. I've been trying to think about how to bring these
Could we,
how to
is there a job we can take in the Orient Chapter House? Do they offer jobs? Jordan?
Sorry, why do you want a job from here in Chapter House? I don't follow the logic.
I don't.
To
We
make
need
the money?
Gold
Yes.
for boom.
Right,
Yeah, to make him enough money for high tier explosives.
right, but don't you already have a plan to
Wait.
do that through airship?
Wait,
yes.
wait, gentlemen. Wait.
What?
Why don't we just whisper SAO and ask him to give us the money through Orion?
Oh.
Can you do that?
Someone can message SAO and be like, "Yo, swing your high tier Orion status and get us
That's
a."
not what I was thinking.
We gotta buy some
Yeah.
equipment for House Orion missions, whatever. It's only 3K. They don't give a shit about 3K. They're rich.
Out of character. I like being critical here, though. Or thinking critically, I should say. I do think that we might teeter on the brink of insanity if we don't just try to like put our heads together and think of some fucking reason that will get Orion to send their ship and go with this kind of planned plot development we have. I think this is a difficult situation, obviously, but I just like if we can just think of something for that, I think we can maybe get this to move forward.
I will say that getting Orion to just fund us is a lot easier than hornswoggling Lyrandor, especially when we're going to go to their capital.
Fair.
Well, that does take. Do you think that Orion could also get us an airship?
I'm saying this stuff out loud in character, by the way.
You should be
Okay.
saying this telepathically in character.
Nope, out loud in character.
Why?
Because I forgot to say it in my accent.
Because there's a raven on the windowsill.
Funny
Is
enough,
there a raven on the windsill?
Nakareth and Karik and Milos, all of the half the party with massive passive perception. You do hear some noise outside.
I'll take a look out the window.
Yeah, Carrick will join him.
Okay, roll me perception checks,
okay.
please.
Can I have Neko like perceive against the door or something?
Oh my god.
Sure.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Have Neko roll a perception check
7.
against the
I don't
door.
know the modifier.
You should have Neko's character sheet.
Oh, I failed.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
Karik looks out the window with Nakareth as well. You're looking around. You don't see anything. But you swear you heard, it sounded like footsteps a second ago. Not like super heavy ones, but they were there. But you don't see anything.
Can Carrick try and like go? Can he tell which direction they came from?
Yeah, with that high of a perception check, it sounded like it was above. Like the roof above you.
Y'all are looking in the wrong places.
Fuck.
It was upstairs. Footsteps
I-
upstairs isn't a concern, right?
Sorry, the roof above you. Like,
someone was on the roof.
yes,
Like the
directly
ceiling
over your
over
window.
Is there like a? Okay.
I would like to activate the arms of the astral self and climb out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to try and climb out too, so we'll both try and yeet ourselves onto the roof.
Simultaneously, you clack faces.
Karik, make me an acrobatics or athletics check to climb up. I will say that Nakarth with his monk stuff can probably just do it. That's enough. Okay, so you both managed to climb up onto the roof. Just quickly, grabbing the ledge, pulling yourself up. It's not a terrifically difficult climb here.
Use my extended reach, just completely monkey
Yep.
myself up.
You just swing up there, easy. You don't see anything.
Shit. Too late. And do we hear any? No, we probably wouldn't hear anything else about the city.
Out of curiosity, does Neko hear anything at the door?
No.
Okay. Neko will just go back and lay down then.
We're being hunted, and I don't like this.
Hey guys,
Go back downstairs.
No worries. I found Juno, and she's as clean as fresh linen. Yes, she is.
Thank you.
That is good to know.
It's very nice of you not to just use prestidigitation to clean your dog.
Hey, well, think not everything in the world needs to be fixed with magic, all right? And sometimes having a bubble bath is relaxing, isn't that right, Juno? Oh yeah, you're a good girl. You want some steak and eggs? Yeah, I'll make you some steak and eggs.
All right. What are you guys looking for? Well, half the party just went out the window.
Oh, sorry.
Shit.
There was. We
Guys?
heard something. We heard footsteps on the roof and went to investigate. Unfortunately, didn't see anyone.
Well, at least we were all talking in our heads, and none of us said anything out loud.
Leroy.
Did you check for the invisible people?
I can't see invisible people.
You can see invisible people?
No, I can't.
No, I was talking to Leroy. Leroy can see invisible people, right? Do you see dead things, Leroy? Do you see dead
I can
people?
see magical effects, which some invisible ones. At present, no, I don't see any dead people.
Okay, good. Cause that'd be the heebie-jeebies right there. I want to live in no chapter house that has some spookies going on.
The magical effects do radiate through most materials, right?
Indeed.
Do I detect any magical effects from up above?
You focus really hard, there's something faint there. It might just be that there's a bit of, it's through a surface and through possibly several feet, depending on the angle you're looking, of empty space as well. There's something there. Looks like it might be illusion.
Now telepathically I say, I'm going to go take a look. You prepared?
You want backup?
I'll follow.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'll go too.
So I will go first, and I'm going to, as suddenly as possible, try to flip myself up over and get a look.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
That's
Try
not
to
a choice.
guide him up.
Oh wait, no, that's athletics. Sorry. What the shit?
The 2 natural 20s.
Okay, I meant to roll acrobatics.
But
So they're not real, but
it's plenty, though. We'll say you're fine.
Glad we wasted that.
yeah, what? How?
Don't worry, as a meme earlier, I rolled 6 d20s in a row to roll stats for a character that doesn't exist, and I rolled 3 20s in that 6 d20s.
Damn.
I wish.
But yes, Leroy, you pull yourself you pull yourself up onto the roof, and there is indeed an outline of an aura of illusion in front of you. About the size of a medium creature.
I telepathically say, come on up and move through the area where the illusion is.
Come on up and move through the area. What?
I tell you to come up, and then I'm rushing where the illusion is.
Oh, okay, yeah. I follow, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all want me to climb onto a roof from a window? What is wrong with y'all?
You don't all have to follow.
I mean, I want to follow. I want to see what's happening.
Clemens drops invisibility. You see, just there's sitting on the roof, just kind of cross-legged, with a bow and a big old pile of arrows beside her, is a human woman wearing a fantastic pirate's coat and breastplate underneath it. She's got long black hair that billows in the smoke-sodden wind, I suppose. In the dark, the light of the moons glows off very, very pale skin, and wine red eyes just kind of glower underneath surprisingly thick eyebrows. And she just gives you a little wave. Says, "Good evening."
I halt my headlong rush. Would sort of stumble and almost fall on you. What? Stop! Nakareth, don't. What?
I'm have like my scimitar out, and I'm like about to like hold it to her neck unless someone stops me.
Guys, don't worry. I'm almost up. I'm just the gutter's kind of. Can anyone give me a hand?
Eli.
I can't see.
I reach
can't
back.
see.
Eli, shh. I reach back and hold them up.
What are you doing here?
Oh, hi there.
Yes, I would answer that question wisely.
It's a lovely night for hunting. And for having very loud neighbors. Maybe we should take this inside, and we should do it a bit more quietly than you were just doing it. It was an interesting conversation you were just having.
Guys, who is this person?
I mean,
I have no fucking clue.
Again, who are you? What conversation?
A conversation we probably shouldn't be having on the roof. There are people around who, well, they might be a little less understanding than I am.
If you're understanding, then understand that.
I'll be honest with you. I'm really confused
Hey.
right now.
Oi. Please let Carrick finish the sentence.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it was good. It was fine.
Okay.
You know what I like? Boats. Boats are cool. You know, boats that go in the water are cool. You know, boats that go in the sky are even cooler. You wouldn't happen to have any opinions on boats that go in the sky, would you?
Let's talk about skyboats inside.
Let's talk about who you are before we invite you into our room.
Leroy, with all due respect, I think we should just let her inside for now. We'll figure it out in the house.
I'm inclined to agree with Faye here.
Maybe.
She's going to immediately just start gathering up her arrows and standing up like nothing at all is the matter.
Yeah, Carrick like removes his blade from her neck.
I stand down.
I'll just climb back inside.
I'll go behind her as she gets inside.
All right. I'll assume
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll assume that everybody can climb down safely enough, especially if Nakarth or somebody helps people in.
As you come in, you notice Struss still sitting on the floor cross-legged. Did you have fun?
Not particularly.
Monkeying around.
Ha.
We have a visitor.
I wave. Should probably close the window. You don't have boards or anything, do you? You know, it's really not the brightest thing in the world to, you know, discuss plans like this near windows. Crypts and
Relax.
the bellies of ships are the best place to discuss things like this around here.
I connect to your mind and just go, relax.
Just not a huge fan of that, but she does not react.
We can speak freely like this.
Then why weren't you?
Well, because I've got my accent.
Fair enough.
Because sometimes Leroy short circuits.
Pretty much every night, yeah.
Some nights I do that.
So, inside with the what I assume is better lighting, you can tell that she has the insignia of the silver flame on her armor and on a shield that she had slung over her shoulder, which she now just kind of plops down on the table. It's clearly a very old shield. Both it and the armor have been repaired many times, but they're certainly not fresh out of the armory.
Care to explain that armor?
Of course. My name is Clement Splitstream. You may have heard of me in some ruder terms. I used to make my career up in Scion's Bay, divesting merchants of their goods. I had quite a lot of compatriots back in those days, but we had some creative differences, and I left on my own. And I have got to go grab the phone case. I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness.
It's all right.
I'm just going to switch laundry, guys. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Good timing.
Wow, a lot going on today.
I believe I could pull up. In the meantime, I might be able to pull up a image of Clemens for us.
Hey. Clemens did a Leroy and just disassociated for a minute.
Vacant stare.
Wrong move.
Clemens?
What? Sorry, that happens sometimes. I get the strangest sensation, like someone is ringing in my ear. It's inconvenient. Oh, what was I saying?
Yes, you should have a conversation with Leroy about that.
I believe you were introducing yourself.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yes. There were a lot of unpleasant things a long time ago. I was a part of the Silver Flames Navy for a bit. Didn't care much for that, for the people, really. The work was wonderful. The co-workers were terrible. And so I left and began working, I suppose, as my own boss, as an entrepreneur of sorts. And I took to that very well. And, well, after 2 retirements, I decided to have fun hunting and fishing and playing various sports on grassy lawns involving sticks and balls. Mostly the hunting. Mostly, the Silver Flame. they make fantastic targets. But what I've really longed in these past years to return to my former trade, to return to a ship. But, I think I've had enough of the sea for a while, and I've turned my sights to the sky. So what fortuitousness that we maybe happen to be meandering in the same direction.
Well, you might understand I was going to have a bit of a hard time trusting you, but
Oh, of course.
for to believe that you've used the members of the Flame as target practice for those nice arrows you have there.
We could go find the one I just murdered. He's probably still out there.
With the bravado there, I'm inclined to believe you, and despite how much I would truly love to do that, I think we can probably use our time better.
If you say so.
Taking to the skies, as you've talked about, is something we, as you may have surmised, we're all trying to do. I guess we're just gonna get right to it. Do you have any leads on how to maybe make that happen around here?
Mr. DM, do I have any leads on how to make that happen around here?
I was frantically editing a character sheet to make what happen. Sorry.
Do I know of a lovely and likely ship nearby, and do I have fantastic plans that I probably come up with in my head if I could just find a crew to get into that ship and take it?
So unfortunately, Thaliost itself does not have an airship dock. It is mostly a port city, and in fact, the port itself is there, but not super super prominent. It was designed almost entirely around the bridge that heads to the east there, the White Arch Bridge, and being like a land. Exactly. So it's in a bit of an unfortunate situation, which is not helping with the unrest of the city. So airships don't tend to come through here quite so often. But it is, of course, a hotbed for Silver Flame and the unrest against them. So that's why that's likely why Clemens is here. Is
right,
because it's an easy, it's a little bit easier to get away with the assassination of the Silver Flame here compared to other places, because it happens a little more often here in general.
I have probably regularly been keeping up on,
Indeed,
news and rumors of where potential likely airship marks might be, just kind of as a pipe dream, knowing that I'm not likely to actually find a crew. Do I have anything in the back of my mind, maybe a city or so over?
So it's mostly the major cities that have airship docks. Close to here, you might be able to find one in Reckenmark, which is across across the sound from here. You could definitely find one in Flamekeep. That's probably it for like the really nearby area, though that's not super nearby. Reckenmark would probably be the closest one. But you also know that you wouldn't necessarily need to get an airship at the dock if you could get it mid-transport. So if you could identify between, for example, Stormhome and Flamekeep, there would be a line between those on the map where airships would travel. And if you could fly up to one somehow, you could potentially capture it that way. That would certainly make sense, and that would be nearby Thaliost. That would only be slightly west of Thaliost that trade line would exist.
All right, thank you.
Sure.
I reiterate the basics of that to the rest of them, realizing as I reiterate and as I put the lines together in my head that these people really have no idea what they're trying to do. Not knowing, of course, the other things that they're up to here. Thinking, why on earth are they here if they're trying to get their hands on an airship?
All right, Clemens. Well, I can't speak for the rest of the group, but our business at the moment is, airship aside, really bringing the fight to the Silver Flame. So if you are anywhere near as true to your cause as you seem to be, then at the very least on a temporary basis or trial run, one might say, I'm more than happy to have us join, kind of pool resources here and join in the effort.
Are you with anyone, or are you doing this on your own? I've not seen you around, like, ever at all. I have been around with quite a few of the others doing their little demonstrations and little attempts, the little tryings to convince themselves that they're effective freedom fighters. I've not seen any of you.
We all have our own kind of stake in this situation and longer history with the Flame, but we are new to Thaliost, so that's why you wouldn't have seen us. But we are working with, we have at least one contact in the city that we're trying to help organize with and we have some plans on that front. I'm just gonna look at the others, just be like, do you want to tell her what we have going on? I feel like we may as well at this point.
Have you ever wanted to
I feel
take
like
down?
we've gotten to that point, yeah. Sorry.
No
Continue.
problem. Clemens, have you ever
Yes.
wanted to take down the Tower of Judgment?
Well, I suppose I've given it thought. It's never exactly been the top of my priority list. I'm more of a one-on-one kind of person. But then I really haven't been running with a crew as of late.
Well, it's the top of your list now.
Lovely. Are there any others who will be joining us?
Not joining specifically. We have some coordination that we're trying to work out, but in terms of what we're doing ourselves, no. It seems like, especially with your history, this actually may be valuable. It's seeming at this stage that the level of anti-flame sentiment throughout Thalios among the people is already pretty much at a breaking point. We've seen riots breaking out, and
Yes.
Yeah, this guy Jim at one of the riots told me if I just walk around looking angry, a riot's gonna happen.
Oh,
You know,
he's not been locked up yet.
I hope not. I love throwing tomatoes
dear.
at him. It was fun.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's, I believe, likely older by quite a lot than Clemens is.
Mm.
He used to throw other things, but tomatoes, they're just so more practical. They're harder to trace,
Out of curiosity, what was he throwing that was traceable?
I'm afraid I am not at liberty to say.
It was probably poop.
It was poop. You're
It
right.
was poop.
Jim seems to me like a poop thrower.
He would throw his poop, yes.
I wonder if he threw his
I
own
don't know,
poop or
but-
other people's poop.
It was mostly his own poop, yes. Hence the traceability.
That's our questions. So, you wanted to help us?
Yes. Better than letting you do it yourselves and getting yourselves arrested and killed, I suppose.
Well,
And it sounds like a lot of fun.
we might have to think the airship is out of the.
Unless one happens to fly overhead by random chance.
Yeah. Unless we wish to find a way to convert our transport into a convertible airship.
Can't say I've ever heard of that.
You haven't ever seen our vehicle either.
Isn't it called like the public school bus? Public.
Public
The what now?
The magic fool bus. Nicaris will say.
Oh dear.
Yes, welcome to your life now. It doesn't get much better.
Hey, you say that like it's a bad thing, Nicaris. I thought we had something special all those times we went into cities together in disguise. What do you mean?
Clemens looks concerned but intrigued.
The Silver Flame really don't like us.
Everybody, I'm currently out of magical potential, but we have another visitor.
Viewpoint.
Well, I don't have any spells because we didn't take any rests. So let's sitting in that bar having a conversation with the rest DM.
I'll allow it.
I actually suddenly feel like that rest in that bar we had was a decent rest. And,
Sure. I'll let the warlock have another couple spell slots.
How merciful, DM.
Oh, I probably could have popped my staff, but whoops.
Whoopsie.
Next time.
All right, so Leroy suddenly casts Dispel Magic after mentioning a few things.
Why they keep doing it? It's not like they'll get moving. 6 seconds with it. I was over top of you this time, Ross.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, that is fine. I likely blocked their whole frame of view.
You are monumentally thick. Maybe I should ask Leon, who's been selling these orbs, even though we know it's Catalina.
Do we
Oh,
know it's
yeah.
Catalina?
I mean, most likely.
Inductive logic.
90% sure. Oh, Clemens, we're not on the run because we almost killed her a bunch of times. But do we actually know her real? Is her real name Catalina Wine Bitch? I don't think.
No, isn't it
Catalina Taras,
the Argent?
right? Was
No,
it
she's
Catalina?
the Argent.
Catalina.
Yeah,
She's not the Silver Flame, but it is Catalina.
Do I know who that is?
You would be familiar with the name, yes. Well, you definitely would have heard of her. I don't know if you would have ever interacted with her, but she is a very famous, very powerful paladin of the Silver Flame.
Gotcha.
She's the
she's
Argent
after-
Paladin of the Silver Flame, ordained by the Keeper herself, Catalina de Thrask.
I have an
That's
elaborate
correct.
fantasy
So
of us being
close.
rivals, despite having never met.
Exactly. Perfect.
Oh, lovely.
It's code for she's actually a Tarask. The Tarask.
I'm ready for that.
As soon as we kill her, a Tarask is just expelled from her body.
You guys know I like multi-phase boss fights.
Oh, so do I.
The true
haven't
form
seen
always
your
follows the
final
final
form.
form.
Her cold reptilian heart was a Tarask all along.
No.
That is a good point, though. She probably would have actually noticed this upon entering the room how outrageously large Drost is,
Yeah.
and why he did not try to climb out the window.
How large is Dross?
10 feet tall.
That's a lot of Dross.
Oh my god. I didn't even know that.
He's large.
Yeah.
He grew a
So-
foot this level. Yeah.
He's not
My
in charge.
dude, I'm like 2 feet tall.
So cross-legged, sitting down, he's about as tall as Nikarth.
What race is Dross?
Goliath. So
Oh my.
he's this tattooed, hairless, gray skin, big muscles.
The giant magic he dabbles in also suddenly caused him to grow a foot recently.
It was literally a foot. It was absolutely nutty.
She'll
like,
be
Leroy
looking
was
for a
pretty
9-foot
tall, but
Goliath.
Dross
She'll
was
never think to look for a
huge.
10-foot Goliath.
Sorry. I'm 3 feet tall. But
Mm.
holy shit, man! I like reach your fucking like.
You're
shin.
actually,
Fucking no.
you're actually shin height on me.
That is hilarious, and I want to like ride you in the battle with
You have, to
Juno.
watch, you have to watch out or he could end up punting you.
What's that? Free movement?
I think that's more like paying hit points for movement.
All I have to do is take
Great.
1 plus strength damage, and I get an additional 30 feet of movement. That sounds awesome.
It's probably 6 damage at this point.
Plus how many d6 for falling?
You know,
Good point.
Giants might.
if we
Right.
made one of those ball throwers out of like wood or something, and Eli sat in the head of it, I could probably launch him like 60 feet or something.
Can we not play with my life, please?
Or it's just your body.
We're not rolling the dice, we're rolling the gnome.
All right. back to the topic at hand. So, Catalina, we apparently do not make insignificant enemies.
Apparently not.
So, you wouldn't happen to have a good way to help us fund, and this is all telepathic, a delayed blast fireball scroll, would you?
What for?
Blowing up the tower.
How much do you need?
How much do we need, guys?
3 grand.
Yeah, 3,000.
3,000. I can provide that.
Hmm.
And what will my rate of return be?
Well, you know that Freedom Tower?
Hmm.
We're planning to blow it up.
Well, yes. I'm sure we could find another way to blow it up that wouldn't cost me 3,000 gold.
I mean, but this is a really cool spell.
Well,
Have any
yes.
suggestions?
I'm sure you could find a way to procure that spell without paying for it.
I want to do that to her. She's such a nice little kobold.
We do have some more.
Actually, wait a minute. Clement, it would make me feel better about all of this if you happen to know, is Sue what is she, a kobold? She
Yep.
a kobold? The kobold who works at the soup? That's where we found the spell. Does she have any sorts of terrible, awful beliefs? Something that would make me feel okay about
Stealing from her?
Do I know anything
stealing
about this
from her?
kobold?
She's
Is
wicked
like
right.
a Nazi or something? Like, give us something.
Roll me just an
Snap on
intelligence
Twitter.
check in general, not a history check
She kicked
necessarily.
the puppy one time. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, you've heard of the Sue. You might have even done some dealings with Sue in the past. Sue's just really greedy.
So you're talking about Sue.
Sure are.
Well, I mean, she's not terrible. She'll squeeze every copper out of you she can, but, you know, she's just a shrewd business kobold. Would it make you feel better if we gave her something, you know, something in exchange? She really has a terrible time discerning the proper value of things.
Do you think that you'd be able to
Convince her? Persuade her?
work
No.
with her?
No,
Okay.
no. But it might satisfy your morals, and maybe mine as well, to a certain extent, if we gave her something in return when we took the scroll. I gotta grab the phone, right back.
Fugue state.
That's
Mhm.
that's a pretty good thought, actually.
That is
Put a little
really good.
switcheroo on her.
Hey, actually, Sue doesn't look in her scroll. She refused to let me look into it. I doubt she's going to open it because she thinks it's going to explode. So why don't we just make a scroll that looks just like that scroll? We saw it.
And tell her it's a higher,
Holy
even
shit.
better scroll.
Holy
No.
shit.
We could
I
just
think
sneak
just
in the middle of the
replace
night and do an old switcheroo.
Yeah, I think the idea was sneak in and swap it.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is larceny.
Good point.
And then she'll still get her money because she'll sell it to somebody.
Oh, this is Patrick.
Yeah,
I like this.
sure. I don't know why we couldn't think of that before.
Why didn't we think about this before?
Because we're
brains are bad.
stupid.
We're so fucking dumb.
We're working our way up to smart plans, okay? Come on.
Working our way up.
My character has 19 intelligence. It's
Fanae
different.
is canonically
Hey.
for stupid.
I'm as intelligent as my fucking character, okay?
Half the party has like an 18 or higher.
I'm wise.
I'm very charismatic. I'm very pretty and very stupid.
Such is the way
That's-
with D&D.
I'm neither smart nor wise.
See, this
All
is why you should never play
unusual
smart
elements.
characters, because every time you're not fucking smart, like, you feel extra stupid.
Yeah,
I'm
and
happy
then
with my
when you play
choices.
stupid characters, you have to not ever be smart.
I'm back for like a minute.
That's easy for me.
Fucking damn it, dude.
Sorry.
I've got to close up the store and then drive home. I will be back on
Okay.
in like under 15 minutes.
No worries, Taylor.
Sorry for leaving in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, you
fine.
No, I
should be
think
sorry.
we have stuff to follow up on.
Yeah, give them the party things to think about.
Yay.
Yeah. Do you, is she okay? Because she just stopped speaking
Yeah,
in the middle of that sentence.
Clemens-
Put a blanket on her.
Clemens just kind of stares a little bit. Like her eyes kind of go a little bit wide for a second. Like she's remembering something.
Leroy, really wanted to talk on that. Saw your drooling ass in the corner the other night.
But it is something of a familiar phenomenon, I suppose.
Man,
Although-
it's spicy.
I don't drool. Are you sure that was me?
There was a little oil dripping from there.
I can figure it, please.
That might have been a drink I had. I like to
Okay.
imagine every time Leroy drinks oil, it just sort of leaks out for the rest of the day 'cause he doesn't know where to put it.
Let's. All right, team. This is a really good idea. So we wanna make a recreation of this scroll. Then we're gonna figure out how to get someone to sneak in there, do a little swap, and we're gonna have Clemens, when she's not in a weird waking coma, help us out. See how to fucking get to the flame, and we're gonna start a revolution. God damn it! I have a fire in my heart. I'm ready to go.
What
We're
kind of
gonna.
weapons is Clemens wielding again?
Clemens has a bow, a long bow with arrows. You
Alright.
can also see a rapier hanging from her side and a shield.
No.
So I'm gonna guess. Wait, what?
How long do you need to create this
X-Fighter?
forgery?
Are
What?
you guessing their class right now?
Yes.
They're probably a rogue. What the
They're
fuck?
fucking swashbuckler. Did you even look at
Yeah.
their picture?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh my god.
I can
Imagine
I can pull it up
novel
again. There you go. Boom.
It's literally the female Dread Pirate
Definite-
Roberts.
Definitely
Oh.
a swashbuckler
Yeah,
right
okay,
there.
swashbuckler. You're right. Come on.
He
With the
even
pirate
likes boats. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'm an idiot. Good to know.
No.
He went for full on, like, let's go full pirate with the
Little
swashbuckler.
pirate.
Sorry, I was listening and not
Well-
using my eyes.
While you were
No, you're
all
fine.
looking over Clemens, you also see a bit of a my cat. Yes, Lily. Hello. You also see a scarf around her neck. That's Leroy. You would immediately recognize it as magical, but just in general, it doesn't seem to be entirely normal cloth. It appears to be more just ethereal in general. That is one of the other notable things you can see about her besides her weaponry. There's
Okay.
also a something both artificers would easily recognize. Leroy, roll me an art. Actually, Leroy and Faye. I'll just say it since like half the party has a chance of recognizing it. A ruby of the War Mage attached to the rapier.
Oh shit!
That sounds fancy, but I don't know what it does.
It
Please
lets you
explain.
use a weapon as a spellcasting
Oh,
focus.
focus?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, did she just go catatonic in the middle of the room?
Yes, temporarily, just kind of staring off, like eyes
Also
wide,
just-
looking into a point in the distance.
He'll just unfold a little bit, and then, because he can't stand up in the room, he'll kind of shuffle over and scoop her up and put her somewhere more comfortable.
Aw.
I can't wait for Dross to level up inside of a room that he is suddenly too big to get out of.
How is he able to get out of this room at 10 feet tall?
Sideways.
Oh my god.
Crawling.
He probably has to just like squat through the doorway.
I mean, it's not a dinky tiny inn. It is an Orient chapter house. I'm sure their rooms are big enough for
Picture
A 10-foot
male.
tall person?
fucking chunguses.
Picture a male version of Lady Dimitrescu coming through that doorway.
Oh my god.
So we finally meet. Nobody's into that.
I've never heard of that person.
I'll
I
send you a
got the
link. I'll
voice.
send you a link.
Oh, I had the reference though. Don't you worry, big guy.
Is she the
Oh my
9 foot
God.
tall
Yes.
Lost
Yeah.
Empire lady? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what was our next step after we became comfortable with Clemens? Or Clemens?
Is anyone else good at, like, I don't know, making a fake scroll? Or is that gonna be my job?
I believe that would be your job.
Ah, well,
I'm proficient in artistic creation.
I did see it hands on, and I touched it, so I'm sure I'll have a really great memory of this. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen.
How good are you at creating artwork?
So,
I would love
On
Eli,
a scale of 1 to 10, a 21.
not a 22. Wow. Eli, you pulled the scroll out of the tube and kind of unrolled it just enough to see the title.
Exactly.
So you can remember the title, you can remember the font the title is in. But unfortunately, it would be very difficult for you to replicate a complete fabrication of the whole thing. If you're
Well, no,
just
it's
trying to
fine.
get something to be passed off, though, for if somebody just
I am going to. Sorry, continue.
no, you're
Sorry.
good. You're good.
You sure?
Yes.
Are you sure I'm good?
I'm going to just replicate the scroll and the title, like, as best as a replicate as I can. And then on the inside, I'm going to just write down sorry.
Okay. Make me a check
I'd
with.
like to guide this.
Okay, guidance. Make me a check with intelligence, proficiency, and guidance.
Oh God. How do you do that?
Let you help out with this.
Do you have any? Are you proficient in any intelligence skills? Because you could roll that, or you
am I
could,
proficient in any intelligence skills?
or you could click an intelligence modifier check, like hover over the +1 on the left of intelligence, and then just in the situational bonuses and stuff, add more to it.
All right. We'll just hold on. Add 4 to these rolls. All right. So highest is a 25.
Plus guys,
Okay.
it's already 4.
Yeah, it's a D4, not just 4. I wish it was 4.
Well, it's plus
For
4 is
proficiency.
For proficiency. The guidance
Oh,
is
yeah.
yeah. Just roll
Oh,
D4.
sorry. So it's a 14.
Plus a
There you go.
d4.
Oh.
So 19.
Can I flash
19.
for genius?
You can. Does Flash of Genius works on ability checks or just saves?
All the buffs.
No,
I
it's not
found
ability
ability
checks.
checks.
What does that do?
+5.
So 19 plus 5, guys.
24.
24.
You know, it's funnier than 24.
So
69.
22. So Leroy, first, as you start scribbling with your quill on this paper, and then Leroy comes over and just describe how you cast guidance, Leroy. How does your patron help?
I just give him a little tap on the back and a little bit of energy sort of shudders through him and empowers him to do a little bit more what he was trying to do.
All right. And Milos, do you have an idea for your Flash of Genius? I do if you don't.
Please let it be a heckle.
I would like to hear your idea, so I don't have an
Okay.
idea.
As you look over Eli's shoulder writing this, you suddenly have an idea to a flash of genius, if you will, to pull out a bit of just gold dust that you have as probably in components somewhere. You're an artificer, you have things. You just sprinkle it in the ink that Eli is using so that it looks a little more sparkly and magic-y, and therefore more authentic.
That's cool.
Maximum authenticity. Yeah, that was cooler than my idea.
Okay, there we go then.
I was gonna say the font should be more rounded, but
There you go. Yes.
Salt Bay it.
Less serifs.
That's
All right.
serifs.
So-
This is a magical scroll. It should be 80% serifs.
How does my fake magical scroll look?
Looks
Also,
pretty good.
The sorry is in
Comic Sans?
halfling.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Please, it's Comic Sans halfling. A very fancy
Comic
serify
Sans
title.
halfling. Yep.
Yes.
Halfling.
Okay. Very good. It looks pretty authentic. It looks very similar to what you remember. You feel like it would take an incredibly well-trained eye to tell the difference and probably a bit of study.
Nice, guys. I think we got the first part of it done. Oop, gotta make the ink dry a little bit more. I almost smudged the Y on the sorry.
Now all we have to do is sneak in under cover of darkness. Hope that Sue isn't there. Swap it out in exactly the
Hey,
same.
Nikarith!
Sounds like a job for Nakara. Remember, you don't
Oh, he can
punch
end up
Sue in the
killing
head.
I'm going to give Nakara the healing potion to carry.
No, Nikarith, I want to come with
Yes.
you because
Wow.
I got some spells that will incapacitate Sue, but not hurt her, but will definitely make her mad at me. And I'll never get to see Sue again. But at least she won't die. I feel like you'll just hit her and then she'll die. And I don't want to do that.
I didn't mean to jog him so hard.
Wait, what? I was making a joke. Nakarth, have you killed someone? That's just
No, I did not kill them. I'm sorry.
What did you
I
do?
did not
I did
hit
not. I did not do it.
I did not hit her.
I knocked him out
Bullshit.
and then immediately gave him a healing
Bullshit.
potion so that he would not
Bullshit.
die. He did not die.
All right.
Anyway,
Nakarth, I don't want you to hit Sue, okay?
I don't want to
I'm
hit
gonna come
Sue.
with you.
Fine. Although I feel like our new friend here might be sneakier than I am.
Our new friend here is currently catatonic, so
Yeah, that's true.
the
but they should be
duo is
very
at it
short-lived.
again.
Oh boy.
Maybe we can get Nakarth some like non-lethal boxing gloves or something.
Oh my god, that'd be perfect. Some foam-tipped boxing gloves.
Oh lord.
Ray Nikar's hands with great stuff.
I will
before they
say-
went anywhere.
Nakarth,
Yeah.
judging by the fact that you were one of the people who noticed Clemens walking by, you would have a decent gauge on her stealth skills, and you would know that you are likely stealthier than her.
Oh, okay. Shit. Not a rogue. Not a stealthy rogue.
Could
I'm,
still
I'm
be a
pretty sure
rogue.
she is a swashbuckler. She just might not be
Pure swashbuckler.
flexing in the stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
doesn't have to be expert.
Hmm. All right. So, I guess we'll.
I'll just ride
Let's
on your back
do this.
underneath the cloak, and then I'll be hidden too. I'm
Sure.
small enough.
I will stay here with the new one. And watch
Hey,
her.
can you watch Juno for me? She's nice and
Yes,
clean.
I will take Juno as well.
I asked Faye, but all right.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, Eli, of course. I'll keep
Oh
her-
yeah, thank you.
Of course. She respects me for some reason.
He,
He.
God damn it,
Go
I
ahead.
keep getting misgendered just because I
We have
have a.
another gending bed.
Wait. Juno's a girl.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
girl.
Yeah, she, Juno, trusts Faye for some reason. Yes, that was an accuracy.
Oh, I thought you said that like.
Eli's just
We
so
were-
used to getting
Yeah.
misgendered.
Yeah, no. I was talking about the pup.
No, the pup's a girl. Yeah.
Eli's just so used to getting misgendered that it's an automatic assumption. Oops.
Did you just assume my gender? No? Oh, I mean, that's
Wait.
okay.
Did you just fucking? Oh, never mind.
Nope. So Juno happily goes over to Faye then, I assume.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys
Juno
leaving?
Juno likes Faye.
You guys leaving right now then? Is it just Eli and Nakarth? Is what I heard.
I think it'd be better than bringing the whole
I
team
think that's
along.
probably better,
Mm,
yeah.
The whole ensemble.
I
Yeah,
can come
especially
along
the
and make people invisible.
ensemble.
I can make somebody invisible, or two people, or all of us. But
Oh, can you
both
turn
of
me
you would be
invisible?
alone. Yes, it only lasts for an hour, so I will have to go with you.
I mean, we'll just run.
Well, Dutch,
Oh, you want to come with us, Leroy?
I'm offering. I can just
Oh.
also make you invisible. And
All right. No, it's fine. We're just
Yeah.
going over yonder. So like,
I mean,
like that, might close the dock.
one last thing for you to concentrate on.
One more thing for me to concentrate on, actually.
I'm sorry, that was to for Claire. That was to Eli.
Yes.
So I don't know. It
Probably
wouldn't
good.
hurt.
all right. We'll bring Leroy along.
He
Let's
can.
go.
Yeah, he can be our lookout nearby as he concentrates on his spell.
Also, Faye, if we succeed, we can never be seen in the Three Corners Bazaar again.
That is a-okay.
All right.
I won't miss it.
Cause Sue will be hot on our tail if she finds out.
Now I'm gonna actually regain a spell slot.
Whoa.
Imagine-
Spell
Is this the
slot.
first time? Is this the first time Leroy's done that?
No, I've done it before. I
Okay.
normally just like say like I crack my staff right after I
Right, like a glow stick. Yeah.
yeah. But if you wanted to give it an animation,
Hmm.
you can. Because normally it's just like
No,
get
that's
some
fine.
energy
I
and
just
flow
was
it out
curious.
really.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't mean literal crash.
I will say, Leroy, as you tap into this source of power real quick, you start to feel the static that has been very familiar to you lately. Which is strange. That didn't used to happen when you've used the Rod of the Packkeeper, but it has been a while. And
True. I did leave it behind on our infiltration mission.
indeed.
I wonder if Leon's closer here. I mutter out loud.
Oh, would you stop speaking out loud about Leroy? I say
I'm
mentally.
sorry, I always forget.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
So, to catch you up, Taylor, the group is sending out a couple people to Soup, the store where the scroll is located, in order to swap it with a
Yes.
fake that they've created.
Perfect.
They asked if you wanted to come along, but they don't know how confident you are in your stealth.
Give me 1 second to remember if I feel pretty stealthy. Still logging back in.
Yeah, no worries.
On a scale from 1 to 20, about how stealthy do you feel?
Guys,
Still never lower than 28. What's
I
up?
apologize in advance, but here is the Rod of the Packkeeper light stick.
Oh no.
You feel free
Oh.
to bonk me if you
Oh,
will.
no.
Jesus
I
Christ.
hate it.
I fucking hate you.
That image is not going to last very long. I'll leave it for now, though.
Alright.
Why is it? Why is there
Anyways.
a bone in it?
Oh dear
Okay.
God, why?
On a scale
I
of
mean-
1 to stealth, I'm feeling about a +5. I feel vaguely stealthy.
I think that the glow stick should stay.
Hmm.
Probably because it makes other people more uncomfortable than it makes me.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I was very distracted.
Anyways.
What the fuck just happened?
I can turn invisible if I need to, if it's really necessary. I've gone quite a long time without getting caught, and I've murdered quite a lot of people. I'm pretty confident in my stealth.
Alright, you can come along then. It can be the four of us.
Oh, 4 people? That's fine
Oh,
too.
I don't think we need.
I can
I
stay
think
back.
I would be better suited. I think I can
Well,
move
you-
quieter.
Oh, alright.
That's all. Go away, cat. I'm very frustrated right now.
Poor
You
cat.
be frustrated.
Sorry, my dad. Don't worry about it. Not with the game.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to start stealthing in.
All right.
I have a +10. I can't
Jesus
roleplay right
fuck.
now.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Holy
should be good at stealth, guys. I
Correct.
should be good
Statistically
at
is good at stealth.
Emphasis on the
Because I
should
roll
be.
a fucking 1 or a 2 every fucking time. So, just give me advantage and let me go. Please, and pray.
Wait, don't you have advantage? You still have the cloak.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
you
you're
have the
right.
cloak.
And we're invisible.
You should be fine this time.
So inherently sneaky and so unlucky.
Nakarath is probably the unluckiest monk I think I've ever seen. It's unfortunate.
This is just what happens when I play. Every time.
So, are we going as 4 or?
Oh,
what?
hell yeah.
That's a 12. Yay!
Oh, hell.
Nakarath just takes
Well,
off with
it's
Eli.
22.
Nakarath is just like got Eli under his arm and he just fucking sends it.
I'm just like, alright, I'm tired of walking in circles, let's go.
All right, I run after.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check as well, Leroy, please.
All right.
Oh wait, that wasn't even with
Will you be
advantage.
able to catch up?
Don't worry about it. I'm a little higher. I have 40 feet of movement. What the shit?
With advantage, you got the 30. Leroy, make me a perception check.
Let's see.
All I have to do.
Yeah,
Left.
so
A little bit louder.
Nakarth darts out the window, Leroy, and you go to follow them, and then you look around and you realize, where the fuck did they...
Shit.
What? They were just here a second ago.
Of course, I've already like ninja rolled out the window after them. I just don't know where they went.
Yeah, you ninja roll out. It's very impressive, and anyone else who's at the window just sees both parties disappear entirely. Clemens, you come out the window too, pretty stealthy. You feel pretty stealthy, at least. Not nearly as stealthy as the others, but yeah. Again, Leroy just tucks out the window, and you even look down where he should be after going out the window, and you just don't even see him. He's gone. But fortunately,
Imagine that being your first impression of the party.
fortunately, you all have a targeted location to meet at. So, you guys make your way over to the Three Corners Bazaar. It is pretty late, and business has started to slow, but a few places are still open. Soup is currently
Soup
closed.
still up? Eh.
From a safe distance,
Hmm.
I would, when we meet up, I would like to invisibility as many of us as I can, which I think is a whole lot of us.
Level 5 should be 4 people, right? No, 3 people.
Let's
4
see.
people. 4 people. Right? Because it's
4
plus
people.
1.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all of you.
-1.
That's all 4 of you.
Yes, great.
Yep.
So, I mutter some words in binary or something.
Are you a tech priest?
Leroy goes burr
I
for a second.
am a
Is it
warlock.
Warforged?
Yeah.
You can be both.
I am a warforged who worships, or who
A machine
warlock
god,
who
essentially.
worships a a server.
A server, yes. He worships the server.
He worships C++.
He worships the cloud, guys.
He makes requests every night, and sometimes there's errors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's literally the operator node.
Yep.
Are you the silver server?
Oh
Oh
my!
my god.
I almost
God,
spit out
that
my
was
tea.
That's fucking bad.
I love it.
Holy
I love
shit.
it.
So
That's the best kind of cringe.
I think Leroy is like brass or something, though.
That's what's
yeah,
on the
a
inside
lot
that
of
counts.
He's a brass bus.
yeah,
Anyways.
a lot of brass and wood.
You guys get there. Leroy, it takes you a minute to even find Nakarth and Eli, but you eventually do, and then you make all of you invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Probably takes, a bit of Nakarth pinging you with telepathy, like, I'm over here. No, your other left. Over. Yeah, right there. Okay, yeah.
Your other west.
Yes. Okay, so you're all invisible, and you're all near Soup.
All right, we should probably check and see if there's any traps at the door.
Well,
Probably
first
should have checked to see if there were any guards watching us, but whatever.
I'm pretty confident no one saw me.
Yeah.
And I was on the car's back, so.
So, is there anyone inside? Are there any signs of life inside the building?
Perception
Oh.
check, please.
Eli's literally like a fucking koala baby right now.
You
I
quickly-
can't see shit.
You quickly glance through the windows. It's kind of hard to see. Like, the front room of Soup is pretty small, and you definitely can't see the back room at all from here, but the front room at least is empty.
Can anyone tell if there's anyone still in there? I can't
I'm
see
standing in
anyone.
an alleyway.
Let me peek in.
I look over your shoulder, expecting to see something. My eagle eyes!
Drast, what do your gnome eyes tell you?
Jordan's done with me.
Your eagle eyes. Nakarth just like holds you up to the window like a periscope over the windowsill. As he is currently a stealthy crab, I assume. And
All I'm imagining is Nakarth like doing a sumo squat and holding up.
that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Who's like Superman and
No.
he's looking
You know, like in FPS games when characters crouch and they look up with their gun, it's like that, but he's holding Eli up to the window. So
It's
that's
amazing.
Oh my god.
Eli. You look through and Eli.
No,
Do you have
sorry.
dark vision, Eli?
I don't think I do.
Unfortunately,
on.
that's gonna be at disadvantage if you don't have dark vision. But I don't remember if you do or not.
Damn. I don't think I do, but I'm double checking just in case. Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. I'm gonna re-roll that.
It's fucking dark as fucking sad, bro.
Yeah.
All right, it's a 12 instead.
You confirmed, Nakarth, that there's nobody in the front room at least, but you don't see any signs of anyone in the back room, but it's really hard to tell from here. You'd have to have like godlike senses.
If only Juno was here.
Mm.
She got the scroll from the back room, right?
She did.
Okay.
Shit.
So
Okay.
I relayed to them. All right, front room's empty, but the scroll's in the back, and I don't know what's going on in the back.
Should we look for a different entrance? Fuck. How do we want to do this?
Walk in, I suppose.
Was there a bell on her shop?
Was there a bell on her shop?
There was not.
There was not.
All right, wonderful.
Look, Nikarth's trying to ring her bell. Lol.
But we should probably check and see if there's any like traps or spell-based things.
Have I known her to set ridiculous booby traps for people?
You would know that she very much values her wealth, and you haven't heard of any booby traps, but you're sure there's at the bare minimum arcane locks. You wouldn't be surprised if there was booby traps, though. You just haven't heard of it.
I haven't heard of anyone getting blown up.
She's crazy enough to do it, but perhaps not smart enough to.
I think she can't read, maybe. I can't be sure on that.
I'm gonna hop off Nakarth's back, and I'm gonna look at Clemens and go, no, she can read. I saw her reading something when we went in there at a silver flame.
She's learning.
And I go up to the door, and I'd like to. Ooh, the echo. I'd like to. I guess like I'm checking for like magical booby traps or magical locks.
Okay, roll me investigation.
All right, investigation. I only have a +3. Hey, 17's not bad.
Okay. The door, as you just kind of, touch the door and kind of just give it a quick press to see, what the resistance of it is, how much it jiggles, things like that. You look around the lock a bit. There does appear to be a few arcane etchings on the lock.
Do I know if dispel magic would undo those arcane etchings?
You can certainly try.
Let's go. Let's try. I'm gonna do it at 3rd level because I assume I'm gonna have to roll for it anyways. So cast spell.
Okay.
I forget it never rolls. Fucking goddamn. Okay.
You don't have to roll. It works.
Oh.
So as you cast it, the door actually starts to swing slightly open.
Okay, I try to grab it so it doesn't like make a noise while it's swinging open. Guys, I got it.
Oh, nice.
Silent clapping.
Silent
invisible clapping.
All right, cool. I will quietly move into the room and listen for more people further in.
Okay, so as you enter the room and get, a better... Go ahead and make another perception check as you're now inside the building and, the outside noises are a bit more filtered out and you can focus more on what's inside.
If I activate my visage to get dark vision, how does that interact with invisibility?
I think we determined before that you can choose whether it glows or not, so you could just choose it to not glow. But
that changed with Tasha.
Oh, well, let me pull it up.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Source Tasha's Monk, Way of the Astral Self, Visage of the Astral Self.
Yeah. spectral vision covers your face like a helmet or mask, you determine its appearance.
It doesn't actually say it glows at all anymore. So I think you determining its appearance, you could choose whether it glows or not. I think that's up to you. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Then it doesn't glow. Definitely not glowing right now.
All right.
So just dull golden threads. And then perception, you said.
Yep.
Let me...
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh, whoops. Seven. No, come on. Please work.
What are you doing?
My character sheet. I'm dumb. Don't
Oh,
worry
okay.
about it.
Yeah, with that perception check,
Shit. 13.
You can see clearly in here now. You can look around. You see various bottles on shelves behind the counter. Some labels on things. You see the sheet of paper that was kind of adhered to the counter that Eli and Faye mentioned before. And you do see the door to the back room that is currently closed. You don't see any light coming out from under it, and you don't hear any other noises at the moment.
Eli's like down on all fours, going, "All right, I think I remember the desk being this way," and he's like feeling with his hands, trying to move forward because he's blind in the dark.
Oh, Eli.
You can't see me. I'm invisible.
I think Carrick's gonna stay outside and keep watch.
Carrick, when did you follow along?
I thought I was here with you guys. I thought I was invisible.
I mean, yeah, sure.
That's fine. Yeah, if you want to be. I missed that too, but that's totally fine. No reason you couldn't be. All right.
I think that's all Leroy was doing.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Don't worry.
It's all good.
So yeah, I guess we'll start heading towards that back room,
Mhm.
checking for traps and lot.
Investigation check, please.
Can I help out by being like, on the ground, going, "All right, nothing here," and he's like whispering out loud?
You can make an investigation check at disadvantage.
I mean, that's better than nothing, I guess. 17. I somehow did better than the card.
So you're familiar with the room already. You've seen it when it was lit before, and so you make your way to the door and just start kind of, feeling around a bit, you find the doorknob. Okay, seems normal, and then it seems pretty much the same as the main door. There's some arcane etchings around the knob.
All right, I will cast another Dispel Magic. Leaving me with one more third level spell slot. Do I have to roll?
No.
Okay.
The
Wow.
door
So
slightly creaks open.
we need to talk about your security protocols here. I can't see anything, but I'm just gonna let it creak open, and I'm gonna hold it so it doesn't make as much noise.
I will call
yeah. All right, Nakareth, we're gonna be looking for a scroll that looks just like this one. Oh shit, that's invisible too, isn't it?
I saw it before we left.
Oh, all right. The title is
Delayed blast fire.
Delayed blast fire. Okay, yep, okay.
I know.
I'll be right behind you, or I think I'll be right behind you. I really don't know where you are.
Okay, I'll check this wall. You check the other wall. We'll meet in the middle.
All right, I'm checking the right wall.
All right, I'll check the left.
I'll make my rolls at disadvantage.
Okay, so you're making investigation checks as you enter. Can I go in from Nakareth as well, please?
Roll out of 12. That's not too bad.
All right. So entering the back room, you look around. You see some crates against the wall. There's some more shelves. Again, plenty of bottles and things there. There's a chest in the back of the room, and there does appear to be a staircase at the very far back corner that goes up.
That probably leads to Sue's room.
Unfortunately, Nakareth, as you step into the room, the ground beneath you begins to glow slightly, and you can see a spiral of arcane etchings just kind of twirl outwards from underneath one of your footsteps.
Hey, question. Does Amulet of Proof Against Detection and Location help against that?
No.
Damn it. All right.
And
Nice
I would like
try.
I would like Eli, Nakareth, and anyone else who is inside the store to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, damn it.
As Nakareth steps, looks down, and suddenly just the spiral kind of forms into a snowflake, and a wave of cold just erupts outwards and starts to try and encase you all in this ice. All right. Eli failed. Clemens passed. Nakareth failed. I think Karik said he was there?
I think Karik, I said I was outside keeping watch.
Okay, so you're fine then. So you hear a loud kind of crackling of ice sound quite suddenly. All of you take... Hold on. I think so. Clemens passed. Yes, good.
I'm gonna die right now, aren't
I? Those of you who failed take 30 points of cold damage.
Ouch.
And those who passed take 15. This is a dexterity saving throw. Evasion works, all that too. So.
Wait, do I only take half?
So Nakareth takes half. Yes.
Oh, thank God.
So you take 15 cold.
Hallelujah.
That's my other character that has that.
Nakareth, with your passive perception, you see coming from the top of the staircase a bit of light.
Oh shit. I'll say to Eli, look out, Sue's coming, I think.
I'm gonna prepare to cast sleep on her when she appears.
I'm going to prepare to cast Charm Person in case the sleep does not work.
Do you know that I'm about to cast sleep?
Oh, I do not know that you're about.
We're like invisible.
I'm preparing to cast Charm Person. Sorry, I didn't even realize that. Thank you.
going to assume Clemens's dexterity is higher than Eli's, so the sleep will happen first, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
I can also just real quick mutter, hey, I'm gonna put her to sleep.
Okay.
Watch this.
And I'll go, okay, if that doesn't work, I'm a charmer.
All right. You guys hear some plodding of footsteps upstairs, and then some scraping sounds and the creaking of a door at the top of the stairs, and you hear, What's going on down there? Who's there? And a kobold in a nightcap and a gown with a lantern is kind of frantically coming down the stairs.
Oh, what a poor...
Oh, that's okay. She can take a fall down the stairs.
So you cast sleep.
Run and catch her.
Go ahead and roll those sleep die. Oh, that's a big sleep.
That is a big thing of sleep.
I just cast freaking Edo Tensei up in here.
So Clemens pulls out a rapier and kind of quickly...
Ardor hook hand.
Yes. Sue just immediately passes out and just rolls down the stairs, and the lantern kind of is sideways on the floor. It's fortunately a magic lantern, so nothing catches on fire, but... And she just starts gently snoring.
I cast some... I'm not gonna cast dancing lights because it's not even that good of a light source. But I'm gonna like run towards her and just like make sure she's not fucking dead.
I cast permanent sleep.
Make me a medicine check. I mean, she's snoring, but you can make me a medicine check if you want.
I mean, I'm guessing the snoring's gonna help me.
Yeah, I mean, she's beat up a bit. It looks like she's gonna have some unfortunate bruises, but she doesn't look seriously injured.
All right. I'm a like say, Nakara, we should put her back in her bed.
I think we should not push our luck.
But should we at least put her in a comfy position, recovery position?
I'll move over.
Does anybody have a light spell? Can I? Oh, actually, I'll use this lantern. And I pick up the magic lantern. I'm like, I like this lantern.
Are you gonna steal the lantern now too?
I didn't say that. I just said I like the lantern. Anyways, I'm gonna take my scroll now, and I'm gonna go look for that scroll.
I will put Sue into a more restful position, like arms crossed over their chest.
Okay.
Or, recovery position. If someone's passed out, you put them in recovery position.
What the fuck is the recovery position?
When they're on their side and they have one hand under and like one hand like over their chest. Recovery position. Here, I'll like show you a picture.
Sure.
Are you invisibly showing a picture of?
Yeah, you guys were all invisible.
Say,
So.
An aspiring
Except for
adventurer
Clemens.
would likely know the recovery position.
Yes.
Especially one proficient in medicine.
Right? Here, recovery position.
Okay. As you maneuver Sue, a small key falls out of her hand to the floor. Also, while you're picking up the lantern, you notice this.
Ooh, I pick up the key. No hesitation, just pick up the key.
Aha.
Pretty fancy looking. It looks almost too ornate to just be a normal key, to your immediate guess. You're not sure what door this kind of key would even fit in. Kind of the ends of it are kind of curved, and it's almost like a very serifed key. It doesn't seem like it would be very useful.
My eyes kind of peer at that chest that you mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Is it for the chest? Can I go try?
You can certainly try.
All right, I'm gonna go over to the chest.
The chest does not have a keyhole. Now that you're close and have a lantern.
The chest doesn't have a key. What kind of chest doesn't have a keyhole?
You see some arcane glyphs on the front of it though.
God fucking damn it!
Yeah, that looks like it's gonna explode.
I mean, it might. Can I cast dispel magic again?
You can.
Do I have to roll for it?
You do not.
Oh my, Sue, Jesus!
I'm
just getting more disappointed in her.
Spell. Arcane Lock is like what, second level?
I'm just getting really disappointed in Sue. All right. Any old bad guy would. Are we the bad guys?
No, we're going to blow up the Silver Flames Tower. What are you even saying?
Oh, you're right. You're right. We're the good guys. Okay, what's in the chest? Is my scroll in the chest?
So, looking through the chest, make me an investigation check.
I can do that for you, sir.
I'm assisting.
I have my
At advantage.
Now, so. Amazing.
Wow.
It doesn't matter.
So in the chest, you find quite a lot of clothing, which seems strange that it would be locked up in a chest, but there it is. You find a few coins that have an image of a feather engraved on them. You find a few crystals that look pretty familiar. You feel like you've seen Drost use one of these before. You find a couple potions that are red and sparkly. And you find a scroll case.
All of these things.
Okay.
I'm shoving all these things in my pocket.
Okay.
Also,
so add
scroll case?
So add a scroll case, 3 sets of clothing.
Oh my god.
3 unidentified potions. 1 spell shard, since you know what that is already.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 Everbright lanterns, which is also the thing you have in your hand.
Are we really cleaning Sue out?
Is this scroll case?
I hope not.
The scroll for like I opened up the scroll case. Is it the scroll?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to actually take the physical scroll and not the case, and I'm going to put the fake scroll in the scroll case.
Okay.
Not that it matters, because now it's empty. Ha ha ha.
Are the clothes magical?
He turns around, ready to walk away, and then he like makes not real eye contact with Nakarth, but can just feel the disappointment. And he's like, "What? It was there."
Yes, we came for the scroll, not
we got
to steal
the scroll.
everything they have.
Come on, she has plenty of things. Don't worry. This is going to teach her a lesson on securing her valuables more. All right, let's go. As we're walking by, because we're invisible, I'm gonna go see if there's a till at her desk. By the way.
Oh my god!
You're gonna see if there's a what at her desk?
I was worried about us being good guys for you.
Looking for money. Looking around the desk, it doesn't look like there's a ton there at the desk. You see the piece of paper that is kind of, it looks like some sort of weird adhesive was kind of poured over it to seal it to the desk. There's kind of like a glazed over part that's kind of a puddle shape over top of the piece of paper. It's a very hack job, it looks like, to get it to stay down and laminate. And it just has a few different greetings, all of which mention the silver flame in various different ways. As a reminder for Sue, there is no money in the desk itself. Though you do see, the bottles up on the wall behind the desk, things like that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm gonna like write a note on one of the papers on the desk, and like
The paper
write
is laminated,
Oh,
down to the desk.
I'll take a piece of paper out of my pocket. I'm gonna write a note on the desk, and I'm gonna write like instructions for better like booby traps.
Okay. What are your instructions?
Wow.
Explosive booby traps, first of all. Is there a better spell, like arcane spells for stuff like that?
Well, for one thing,
That
you
I
could
would
say
know
her
of.
trap was pretty cool, but it could be better.
Your trap was pretty cool, but it could be better. Signed,
It's pretty cool.
Frank
Thank you, Jordan.
Fiddlesticks.
I got it. I understood.
Anyway.
So I put in like, I guess whatever traps that I know of personally, I can roll like intelligence on that or something. If you want, or
So the spell that you just saw, you would recognize. It is on the bard spell list as a glyph of warding, and indeed a more powerful one you would recognize as well. I mean, if you were going to recommend another triggered spell, perhaps symbol as something more powerful, you could recommend.
all right, I write that down and then I sign it. The latest and greatest Frank Fiddlesticks of the Silver Flame, and then I just like fold it up and like put it on the desk.
Okay.
You didn't have to sign it.
It's okay. She'll never know. I just can't use that one again. Let me just make a note on my. I mean, I don't have a note of aliases. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. You don't have a problem. Everything's fine.
What do you mean? I don't have a problem. Come on, let's go.
Yes. And we abscond with all of our new magical loot.
When we leave, I'm gonna like close the door. Just to
You
make sure
try
that
to
no
close
one
the
else
door,
comes walking
but
in.
like it doesn't close all the way anymore. Like it just, you kind of push it closed and it just swings open slightly. You've effectively dispelled the latch.
Fuck.
Oh well.
All right, let's make our grand escape. I hop onto the car's back.
Dun, dun, dun,
Push.
dun.
All right.
I'm very indignant.
Everybody make stealth checks on the way back then.
Me too, or am I?
If Nakarat's carrying you and you're under the elven cloak, I think it's fine if you don't.
That's what I was planning. Just like last time.
Ooh.
All right. There were. Was Leroy there? Leroy was there. Can I get a stealth check from Leroy, please?
Who's still invisible?
Everybody but
Not
Clemens.
I
Clemens cast a spell that broke invisibility.
Hmm.
Hello, Leroy. Paging our resident robot.
Leroy.
died.
Oh.
Leroy.
I will pull up his character
Yeah,
sheet
fix it.
and roll that for him real
Focus
quick.
it up.
Okay. There were thankfully, you guys had enough successes there. I'll call that good enough. You make it back to the Orient Chapter House as a group.
Hallelujah.
There's a couple times where one or both of you, Carrick and Clemens, would like go to leap over an alleyway, and then Nakarath would or Leroy would quickly ping you telepathically, saying like, "Nope, go around that way first." But you eventually make your way over.
At least they don't have the loot in their pockets, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nakarath, you're gonna have to like show me like what these things are that I found, or help me figure out what these are.
I mean, I'm not sure what they are. We could ask Faye.
I'm keeping one of these lanterns. It's really cool.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, you guys can see in the dark. I can't.
I can only see in the dark with my mask.
I mean, that's something.
Yes.
You know, your back is pretty comfortable in the car. If you should put like a I'm not saying a saddle.
No.
But I'm saying, okay.
Don't you have a dog for that?
I'm just saying, if I have a second opinion, then I can like give Juno a stress-free life, you know?
I am not the hardiest of people. I don't think I could handle carrying you all the time.
Hey, I'm like,
Yes, but I am not that strong.
oh, that's fine. I'm
I
sorry.
have great force of will, but I do still only have a physical body.
I have great forces of smiles.
Yes.
Oh, look, I mean the Karth laughed. Oh,
Well, let's get back and tell everyone we stole a lot of magic things from.
hey, it wasn't that much. And also, these are clothing items. They're not. Maybe they are, but they're not magic. Well.
We don't know if they're magic yet.
Well, if they aren't,
but they were in the chest full of magical things with I don't know if Nakarth would recognize Qual's feather tokens, but that's what I'm assuming they are.
it's a what now?
The tokens.
This is all happening while we're going back, by the way.
You have 5 of the tokens, by the way. I forgot to give you a number for those. They're 5.
Oh, 5 feather tokens. I'm not putting it in my inventory.
Fine, just
yet,
yeah.
because just in case we split things up, I want to be able to.
Somebody will identify them, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of people for that.
Although Clemens, you would recognize those immediately.
What are they?
The tokens with the feathers on them are something that Clemens is familiar with. They are feather tokens.
I pull my own out of my pocket. Oh yeah, those are real handy. You can jump off a roof and not die. I assume we're going to want them if we're going to eventually get ourselves a skyboat.
Oh, that's really lucky that we got 5 of them.
Well, they're very common around here, you know. People like not dying when they fall off of things. When I throw them off of things sometimes.
Wait, you throw people off of things?
Sometimes.
Do you guys think Sue's gonna be okay?
Everyone stole all her shit.
Oh, she's going to be fine.
You guys are acting like that box was like the only thing that she had in her magic shop.
A lot of people owe her a lot of money. She'll be fine. I would like to bring her back something nice, though, at some point. Say thank you for helping us.
Oh, don't worry. I already handled that.
Oh, well, lovely. You know, if she knew the circumstances, if she was mentally capable of understanding the circumstances, I'm sure she would have helped us for sure.
I feel like that's insulting, but at the same time, I feel happy that she'd help us.
That's how you get through life.
I like you, Clemens.
And I like you too, small creature.
My name's Eli.
I like you too. Eli, E-I-O. No.
Got him. All right, so we make it back to the Orient chapter house. We're having way too much fun with this, guys.
All right.
Okay, so you've all returned. Yes, indeed. And a disembodied voice says, and then Clemens enters the room.
Oh, right, shit. Leroy, little help here.
Things didn't go smoothly as we anticipated.
Sorry, I
unsettling.
might have slightly fallen asleep on my couch.
Oh no.
10 minutes ago.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I was listening to you guys sneak in, and then you had feather tokens.
Well, that is what happened.
That is what happened.
Oh, great.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So I hope it was a good stealthy sneak.
Nothing went wrong.
There's only one explosion.
A little went wrong.
Sue is alive.
You don't say.
We're a little damaged. And I may or may not have taken an entire chest of things that had the magic scroll in it. They were just really shiny and I kind of wanted them.
Oh. Nothing like unplanned larceny.
No, it's okay. It's for we can use these things for
They're
the revolution,
comprehensive.
and then we'd still be the good guys, right? If we use them for the revolution, then technically they're being used for a good cause, which means we're still good.
Mm-hmm. Those are some wonderful mental gymnastics.
Whatever helps
They
you
keep you
sleep at night,
limber.
Eli.
They do keep you limber.
Eli, did you replace it with the fake scroll?
I did.
Yeah, cool.
We couldn't get the scroll case though, which is interesting. But he takes out the scroll of delayed firelight. He's like, it's right there, and then he proceeds to pull out 3 sets of clothing, 3 unidentified potions, 1 spell shard, 2 everlight. Well, no, he takes out 1 everlight lantern because he's like, there's another one of those, but that one's mine. And then he takes out 5 feather tokens.
Mother of God. I didn't realize we were cleaning out the place.
Yeah, I mean,
Again,
Magical?
there's more things than just the chest.
Yeah, we just took the best things.
Nah, I don't know if it's a best thing.
I mean, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's some
wherever
stuff in
they
the
were
locked
keeping-
chest.
Well, please God,
Under
yeah,
the
that-
scrutiny of detect magic, how bright is this chest?
Oh, the whole pile's magical.
The clothes. What are the clothes enchantments? Identify that shit, guys.
Edit item.
Shark
So-
and identify. That's
So
very cool.
there were what, 3 sets of clothing?
Yes.
I was randomly rolling stuff and I didn't write it down, so I'm glad someone else did. So all 3 of them are glamour weaves, which Faye would recognize.
Magical item.
Although these all have different patterns on them. One of them has the pattern of just a silver flame on the. It's like a cloak, and the chest is covered with a silver flame. That as you hold it in your hands and kind of look around at it, the silver flame kind of burns a bit as if it's animated.
Oh.
Another one has kind of lightning down the sleeves that kind of crackles a little bit, and across the back as well. It's kind of a dark, like a deep blue robe with light blue lightning across it. And the third one is orange with, like, as you hold it, it looks plain until you touch it and hold it a bit, and then occasionally butterflies just kind of fly across the fabric.
Ooh, butterflies.
So those are the 3 glamour weaves you got.
Neat. Okay. Then feather tokens.
Yep, 5 feather tokens, which you'd identify. Clemens already told you what they do, but to confirm that, they essentially are an automatic self-cast of Featherfall if it's on your person, and then it consumes the token after that is.
Okay.
Or the token becomes inert after that. Yeah. So it's a bit of insurance if you fall off something high.
Was there anything else besides the scroll?
Some
Spell
lanterns.
shard.
Oh, yeah, spell
There was a
shard.
spell shard. Identifying it would reveal it to be so, and trying to look into it, it's empty. It looks like it was ready to be sold as just a spell shard for somebody to use. Which essentially it's a book that can be used. That's a crystal instead of a book. You could write things in it. You could store notes in it. You could use it as a wizard book, whatever. Etc. There were lanterns. Yep. There were the lanterns, 3, including the one Eli took. They are Everbright lanterns. Inside, as you look at them when they're off, Eli's was on until you took it out. It looks like there's a little crystal inside. It looks like a dragon shard inside that glows instead of a flame. So it doesn't generate any heat. It doesn't actually light anything on fire, but it does shed light. And then what else? Potions. 3
Yep,
potions, I think.
3 unidentified potions.
So there are 3 potions of greater healing.
Nice.
So, so any of you want that silver flame cloak for disguise, or can I take it?
What are these things? You guys said it were some cloak of some things or something. What does it do?
Gives you a bonus to charisma, right?
So these ones do not. They're just cosmetic items. They don't require attunement, though. You can use a bonus action to... They're like the Cloak of Billowing, but Eberoni. You know, you can use a bonus action to make them do fancy things.
Wait, you said one of them did butterflies. What color was that one?
It was orange, and just various different colors and patterns of butterflies kind of flew across the fabric as if it were a screen with like butterflies flying across it.
What was the main color?
What kind of orange? Is it like a rust orange, a burnt orange, orange?
It's like a burnt orange, yeah.
Ooh, I take the burnt orange. It'll go great
so
with my green scarf.
The lightning one is like a deeper blue, like like a late twilight sky, and then lightning kind of goes across the back of the shoulders and down the sleeves.
I should like to take that one.
Well, we probably shouldn't be wearing this out and about, but like
Yeah,
I'll wear it when,
I'll wear
when
it
we're
later.
when we're in different places. Yeah.
But this will definitely make a great accent for my own song.
And I
when
don't
I don't feel like
think
black.
I'm gonna say burnt
don't think-
orange
I don't think anyone else has claimed the one that you wanted, Clemens. I could be wrong.
butterfly. You said glamour?
Glamour weave.
I
Glamour.
didn't hear anybody talking about the silver flame one. Maybe Faye should take that one.
I heard. I think Clements wanted that one.
That's what I
Well,
thought.
someone
Yeah.
wants it for
kidding.
disguise.
Doesn't Faye already have a glamour weave?
Yeah, a better glamour weave.
Faye has an
So,
upgraded one, yeah.
Having the urge to set fire to that other one, but
Silver fire?
if anyone wants it for disguise purposes, I won't. I'll turn it.
If
Just for
anyone's
reference
opposed-
sake. Sorry, continue.
I wouldn't mind taking the spell shard.
No, I have no
I'm not opposed.
to it.
Might find something useful for it.
What's the radius for the Everbright lanterns, just for reference?
I might have that as an item. I can just throw in your sheet real quick. Hold on. Let
Okay,
me
because I've been writing in things.
first pull up your sheet, and then I'll pull up my compendium of items.
You can just delete the Everbright lantern I wrote into it.
Yeah, I forget. I only included some Eberoni stuff in my item compendium,
Oh, that's fine.
so I wasn't
That's
sure how much I would use in future campaigns.
All right, so the spell shard is gone. We've divvied out the clothing. The scroll obviously is a group thing.
Mhm.
We have 5 feather tokens, and there are 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7 of us.
So I do not.
including Taylor.
I do not have it already
Oh.
imported, but yeah, it's a 120-foot cone lantern, 60-foot bright, 60-foot dim
Jesus.
beyond that,
And
and it's a cone, so it doesn't emit light around you. You have to point it at something to illuminate it, but it is long range because of that.
I don't need to have a feather token. I have these winged boots, so.
I would like a feather token, please.
I would also like a feather token.
I feel like full damage is one of the few things that could actually just straight up kill me.
All right, so that means there'd be 3 left for any of y'all.
I would
Oh, yeah,
imagine
I'll
I should be okay.
Token. Sorry.
I mean, I said we can all just take one.
How do I add something to my inventory?
Okay, who is taking a feather token? I'll just add it to your sheets real quick because I do have that one set.
All right,
Justice.
deleting.
Okay,
I am.
Wait, do we have enough for one for No, we
Eli
probably don't.
is
2 people won't have any.
okay. Eli has a feather token, a feather
I
fall.
already said I don't want one.
Okay, so I've got Dross and Eli. That's 2. There are 3 left.
Faye and Drost.
Okay,
you already said
that's 3. Feather token of Featherfall for Faye.
I suppose I can take one.
Leroy will take one. That is 4.
Milos will take one.
All right. Milos will take the 5th one. There you go. Okay. So I don't have lanterns imported. Anyone who wants to take one of those can just add it. Do I have glamour weaves? This is a good question.
I'm looking.
Either way,
I do not,
put
so.
in my own description for burnt orange butterfly glamour weave.
Yeah, it's a cosmetic item anyway, so you can do whatever with that. Does not require attunement.
Important things.
I agree, but I mean, it's not like it has a complicated stat formula that needs to be applied to your character sheets or anything.
Charisma?
No, there are multiple versions of it. This is the common version. There are upgraded versions that add charisma stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Greater potions of healing. I definitely have those. Who are taking those? There are 3.
I feel like it should be the people that are going to be 1 targeted, Faye, and 2 front lines.
I get shitloads of healing just from everybody else. I am all set.
I wouldn't mind taking
I
one.
would heal the healer. I'll definitely take
I
one.
don't need one
Yeah.
of those.
Faye,
I definitely
Karik.
get a lot of support.
So there's 1 for Karik, One for Faye. One more.
Malos, do you want the thing?
I mean, I can heal myself pretty well.
Oops, that's a big Milos. Hello.
What?
I put your token on the map by mistake, and it was big Milos.
There we go.
Big Milos.
This is
Take the tower down. Step on the tower of judgment.
it's like stepping on a Lego.
I have a scroll case in my inventory. I'm just gonna put the scroll in the scroll case for safekeeping.
There you go.
I didn't even realize I have 2 scroll cases for some random reason. Probably from my like starting equipment. If no one's gonna take it, I get no. Well, see, I have a thing. You know what? I don't know. I don't want to take it from someone.
I'm gonna put it in Eli's inventory for now, and then if you want to hand it off to somebody later, you can.
All right.
The
Ever bright lanterns.
Yeah, there are 2 of those. People can add those to the inventory if they want them. And there was a spell shard, which Carrick took. Yeah, I don't have those, so go ahead and add that custom.
Oh, I saw it. I was able to drag it.
Oh, okay. That must be one that I imported previously then. It's not in my compendium, but it's there at least. Nice.
It's spell shard with no space if you're doing it with a space.
Oh, that might be why, yeah.
Because I couldn't find it with space with it.
Yeah, there it is. Nice.
I used like 2 things of paper, so I'm gonna delete
I have that written down in my notes wrong.
2, and then I'm probably low on ink, so
I think that's everything distributed. I think the scroll can probably go to Faye, right?
Yep.
yes, Faye can definitely. I put it in my not as ornate scroll case, and I hand it to her like, all right, this is yours.
So I've added a spell scroll, 7th level, blade, blast, fireball. There you go.
Oh hell yeah!
That's
I'm
that.
gonna say I have used all of my ink for writing, and I only have 3 sheets of paper left based off of what I've been doing right now with like
Alrighty.
writing stuff, just so I can cover consumables
Well.
and not have unlimited supply.
Indeed. It is 9 p.m., so that has been a productive session. You guys have definitely legally acquired the scroll you were seeking, as well as a bunch of other goodies.
Hey,
So
it's for a good cause.
for a good cause, yes, murder. Yes, murder of very specific
when you
individuals.
say definitely legally, it makes
Yes.
it sound like maybe it was illegal.
Maybe.
We should say obtained.
Obtained, yes. You came across.
That sounds equally.
You happened to be meandering through a locked
immoral.
shop, and you came across it.
We
Finders
didn't have
keepers.
it, now we
Sauntered
do.
vaguely downwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
sneaking
nice.
adventure
That's a
was
good
fun as hell.
reference.
You guys did great.
Sorry, what?
That
Oh, wait,
sneaking
I
adventure is really
I
fun.
still have
That-
her
that's what I was gonna do.
key.
Yes, the key. I forgot about that. You could identify the key as well.
All right,
Pass
can
that
somebody
along.
identify this if it's a thing?
Sure thing.
So it is a
Yeah.
key charm, which is the House of Warding uses it quite frequently. In fact, it requires attunement by a creature with the mark of warding, and it allows them to cast a bunch of spells like Alarm, Arcane Lock, Glyph of Warding, things like that, and then pass the key off to their client, who then gains control of those spells after the fact. So that's just, essentially Sue paid somebody to come and do the security for her shop. And that was the master key, like the master control
I
unit
have
for it
the
all.
key to wording on her shop.
Yes.
That is now disabled because they've walked through it.
That is very traceable.
All right, as soon as I can, I'm gonna be throwing that thing into very far away from here.
You want me to put it in my bag of holding?
All right,
Will it
I
be
need to go to
traceable in
bed.
the bag of
Good
holding?
night.
Good night.
Yeah.
All right, well let's put it in your
Night.
bag of holding for
Wait.
now.
Wait, hold on. I might have gotten rid of it recently. That might have been a really recent thing I did.
Yeah, I think you swapped your bag of holding for something because Milos had one.
Milos says bag of holding. Milos, can I put this in your bag and then we'll get rid of it as
Did
soon as
Milos still
possible?
have one? I feel like somebody crafted one at some point.
I bought a bag of holding recently.
Right, you did.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then
He has a real one.
Eli spent the rest of my money without me knowing.
Right.
Okay.
Very good. So we'll put that on there then. All right. So for progress for the day, as just an overall, you made a new friend, Clemens. You got the scroll you're seeking, which changes up your options here. Maybe you do need an airship, maybe you don't. And yeah, we will pick up from there next week.
Nice. Thank you very much for running.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today.